and sound. And we should, any second, be streaming. I mean, we're streaming already, probably, but we won't see it updated for a second.
I see us.
Do we hear us?
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Terror and Terafell, a D&D adventure. Episode number 29, I believe. We're going to be 30 years old soon. I mean, it'll feel like we're 30 years playing this. I mean, how's everybody doing?
30 years old. If I can turn back time.
I'd even wear that Cher outfit.
There's millennials. What's all the generations now? The millennials.
There's
Z, X, W.
Yeah.
What's the next one? The COVID generation? The ones that were born during the COVID?
You know what? Let's wait until the next generation actually happens, just so we don't have to name them if there's not going to be one.
It's true. Humans might go extinct.
It's depressing.
Not if you're a raccoon.
On that chipper note, we're back into our campaign on Green Egg Bay, where you have landed trying to find stuff out about pirates. I think that's Terrapin's favorite topic.
Yeah.
So, what else who wants to tell a recap of what happened last time? Anybody?
I don't remember.
How much did the pirate pay for his ear piercing?
About $3.50 a piece.
$1 an ear.
No, mine was closer to the actual price. I'm sorry.
$1 an ear.
Yeah, well, you know what? The first mate walked past him, looked at the captain, and said, "Hey, Captain, why do you have the ship's helm on your belt?" And the captain looked at him and said, "Yar, it's driving me nuts."
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
That was pretty bad. Alrighty, guys.
Captain Pat Sajak, can I get an R?
You're back on the beach. You have just landed, met some weird people all around a fire. 3 of them became creatures with big mouths that opened and tried to attack you because of your dalliances with a aboleth.
Mm-hmm.
Slimy creature, I guess.
Thanks, Thrash.
And we lose Thrash. And then
the second I said it.
I can't help it if I'm pretty.
And then the 2 others kind of beat feet, got out of there as quick as they could after you beat the monsters. Came down halfway down the beach almost, and met some crabs that were flaming crabs. And you've busted open some of the meat out of the crabs, and it's Cajun crab.
Ooh.
I could use some barbecue.
Time for some etouffee.
We let those other guys go, though. They were resting. They were pirates that were resting. They were getting a little R&R.
Pretty. What's that Pokemon?
What?
What's that Pokemon?
What's a Pokemon?
Never mind.
There's a story there, but I don't want to follow it.
No.
We're just planting Easter eggs. Never mind.
We're just planting the Easter eggs everywhere, you know.
Okay. Did you guys want this look at the 3D view here to see what the beach looks like, and if you want to keep going down it?
Yeah.
So you do want to keep going down it? Okay.
Yes.
Or did you want to stay here or do stuff first?
Okay, so guys, you know how like sometimes I get this like urge to do like things like heal. I can't do a lot more of that.
When has Arlie ever had the urge to heal?
I've healed you
herself, maybe.
I was gonna say, honestly, every time she's tried to heal one of us, she's like audibly said out loud to all of us, whether or not she was deciding on if she should heal us or use an attack instead. She has told us that every time she's healed one of us.
You have not died yet, right?
That's what you say, but you haven't had to resurrect me either.
Exactly. That means I'm doing my job.
Oh, means I'm doing my job.
Hey, I have healed plenty. It's not my fault that when I heal, it just isn't very good. So I tend not to do it. Okay.
So we have a heated conversation between Arlie, a dwarf, and Terafell, a turtle person.
Yeah.
Turtle, please.
Turtle.
Turtle.
While our friend does not speak the truth exactly as I know it, I could also use some rest.
Yeah, see?
You yell at him across the beach because you're a little farther away, I guess, there.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
You don't know.
We need heals. Oh,
Corey, Ludwig, something. He keeps changing.
I was gonna
one more level.
Junior.
Thrash is the one kind of sulking off by himself right now.
They've already done us the service of starting a fire. We may as well make camp here.
Yeah, I'm ready to rest too.
You're gonna pile some of the bodies of the burning crabs together.
Yeah, that'd be a good shield.
Cajun dinner is served.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, is that because we are taking these crabs and putting them in a cage?
It is only 8 a.m., so you're not tired.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted.
You want to wait the day out here then?
That's absolutely my normal bedtime.
Yeah.
But you just woke up at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
We don't really have a
How long do your days go?
We need to find a place to camp out, and then we can fortify everything for the day, and then take some time to work on things.
You got it. Anyone see any place we could make camp that's maybe not out in the open on a beach?
I was gonna say there was a camp that we were just at.
You want to go back to that camp?
I mean, look how well that camp was,
We could always keep going along the cliff face, see if there's better shelter.
Yeah, maybe we should.
All right, let's continue going forward then.
Oh, okay. Going forward, yay for the Dungeon Master. So we'll do it in 3D.
If we find ourselves in any trouble, I do not know how much help I can be.
Scrub a little ahead here. Scrubbing a little forward here. There we go, I believe. No, I think this is the one where... Nope.
Hey,
there we go.
Hey, Ludwig, you know why pirating is so addicting?
Why is that?
Well, once you lose your first hand, you get hooked.
That one's better.
Yeah, enjoy it.
It feels like a medical joke. I like it.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Alrighty, so here you are at this black stone outcropping. You'll see it in a second. I had to scrub through it all a second time.
And Dr.
And then it's done.
Corey now.
Yeah.
Can't forget the doctor part.
The doctor, right?
So you're getting into this area right here. You should be about the freezing up here. So this is where you are. If you look on your map, zoom out a bit, you can see the arrow kind of getting into that area.
In that direction.
Did you want to keep going this way, or did you want to?
Well, I'm leaving that up to them.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Doesn't really look like you can camp too many closed up areas here. You get to this bit here, kind of almost gets to to the sea, and then you can climb over or go through it. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. There we go.
Then you find go over all the way into this area.
Ooh.
Kind of a green wall, this cliff. Do you want to keep going forward? You don't see anybody.
Yeah, I'm just following. I'm following Arlie.
How are you following me?
Because you're the one who said. You're the one who said. Let's go find a place to do this.
Oh, got it.
All right. So if you go, we're right across around this corner here. You start seeing a big gap in the cliffs, a dark hole going into a somewhere, maybe a cavern or something.
Ah, look, an inky void into the abyss. That is probably safe.
Yeah, let's go into the giant gaping maw.
Someone check it out first.
That is my instinct as well. It should be fine.
What's it gonna do? Have more crabs?
Shadows are our friends.
You got it.
All right. So are you guys going to go over into here?
I mean, that looks to be the case.
Take us to the crevice.
You're at the crevice. You'll see it in a second. I hate this delay stuff. Why can't things be instantaneous?
Oh, I can see it.
First we were on a boat.
Oh, look, it's shaped like the Loch Ness Monster. That must mean that's where the Loch Ness Monster lives.
You guys want to go in?
Absolutely.
We're looking for it, right?
Maybe you should poke your head in there. It's dark.
Poke our head in there? You got it.
You poke your head in and you see kind of... who's doing it first?
Not me, not Arlie.
Arlie goes, not it.
Terrapin's like, what do I look like? Stealthy?
Ludwig getting scared.
Ludwig goes out.
You will be.
Yeah, something horrible is going to happen to you. Just wait.
That is what I live for.
All right, well, let's get on to the other maps a second here.
But let us not further discuss my kinks.
Oh, I love them. Yeah, they're a great band.
They really were. Completely underrated in America.
Where?
It's a land far across the sea. I don't recommend going there.
Sounds terrible. Let's continue this journey.
They just call it America.
Really? Even though it's named after Amerigo Vespucci?
Not in my world.
Oh!
Take that, cartographer!
Okay.
You're not allowed to cartograph his world.
Yeah, right through here. So right about here is where the entrance is. And as you get in there, you can go in. You're want to do a stealth check possibly, and you can do a perception check definitely. That would just be Ludwig since he's doing it.
All right. I will go for the stealth roll first.
All right, not bad, not bad.
And the perception. That was a journey.
Oh,
It went from 20 to 2.
Yep.
All right.
that was brutal.
Yeah, it was.
That was like...
That was a tease of yeah. All right.
All that just to get my passive.
We'll show you a little bit since you got a fairly good stealth. You don't hear much of anything, but you're just getting enough to see what's going on. There's not too many secrets from the entrance. You don't see any traps that are obvious or alarm systems. Oh, wrong one.
I don't know how far it goes, but I do have like the longer dark vision range too. Just as reminder.
So I'll hear and then you see everything.
Ooh, spooky.
Spooky crisp.
That's all you see. You see some
right.
people walking around and you get there and that's about it.
All right. Yeah.
And then if you go, you saw that and you kind of sunk back in the shadows because you didn't want to be seen.
I don't want to be seen.
Yeah, that's accurate.
They didn't look like they were ready for a fighter. I mean, they weren't like looking at you, so they didn't obviously like. There was no one watching the entrance, but they're also somewhere facing it, so you didn't want to just walk in and be seen. Or you did. You could if you want to.
No, I don't think I'm quite that brave with one spell slot left. Is there any detail I can see about them?
They seem to be most there. You don't see anybody with heavy armor, like real shiny metal armor or anything. You did see a lot of weapons, and you saw a lot of crates and a fire, a little cooking fire, looked like, or something. And
Do they look like sailor type?
They look a little rougher than sailor type, but they don't look like a military type.
Okay, but they're not dressed like the cultists we encountered earlier.
They are not dressed like the cultists, and they're not dressed like seamen,
Pirates.
or pirates,
Okay.
seamen, different people. Like they don't have that typical pirate, piratey.
We
or
prefer to be
sea.
called sailors. Thank you.
Sure, the seamen.
Well, sometimes we like to sail in lakes.
Lakeman.
Or sometimes we like to sail in fjords.
In a Unterseeboot.
In our Uberboat.
All right. Well, Ludwig would then back out after gathering what details I can.
Alrighty.
Let's see. And
Yeah, they did not
inform the
notice.
party.
Or at least they didn't act like they noticed.
I'll take that. That's at least a little time. Well, it appears this place is hardly taken.
Aww.
Does that mean there's somebody in there?
There's definitely someone in there.
You saw also a bunch of crates and barrels.
Glass.
It looks like
and
some sort of base.
If there's crates and barrels in there, we might as well find this as the base of Mr. William Sonoma.
Dun, dun, dun.
Barrels full of crackers.
How many did you see?
He just fell from the sky mall.
How many? What you saw?
People.
People? You probably saw 7 or 8. It's hard to tell of some in the distance. You didn't get it too big a glance.
I have an idea.
Somewhere
Anyone?
between a half dozen and a full dozen.
Anyone
But-
got anything smelly?
Smelly
Sure.
cats?
Why don't we,
Several
you
things.
know, like, let's stink bomb them? They all run out. We'll hide in the shadows against the rocks. They'll never know. What do you think?
I'll know.
But then what?
well, they all run out because it smells, and then we go in there to rest. Oh, wait, it'll be smelly. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I didn't think that through.
And then they go back in.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
I like how
I
you
guessed Airwick.
I was trying to use that trickery that I have, but
I like how you guys automatically think as murder hobos right away off the bat.
What do you mean, you guys? It's literally just Arlie.
And I got it in her favor.
anyone.
That wasn't actually supposed to result in their death.
Yeah, I was
So-
supposed to have them run far away, and then we, sneak up in there.
As I said before, I do not know how much use I can be in a battle. Really out of energy, so I don't know how I will be if this becomes a fight. And they were definitely well armed. I don't know that they wish to be found, whoever they are.
Should we keep going? Should we go back to the last camp? What do y'all think?
I'm not really an ideas kind of guy. I'm more of a, slashy kind of guy.
Well, why don't you go in there, slash them all up, and give us a thumbs up?
Well, I don't like to do it by myself.
Well, I will offer what support I can, but
Yeah. Wait.
Maybe.
Maybe we shouldn't go slash first. Maybe we try to talk to them. How does conversations usually start? I'm not very good at these.
Thrash was going to say something. What?
Oh.
I was kind of along the same lines. It's going to say maybe they're not hostile, but if they are, we're outnumbered, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, someone sweet talk like say we're Karens, and we want your stuff from Crate and Barrel, right?
They don't want Karens.
Yeah,
They don't.
it's true.
well, I have no objection to starting with diplomacy.
All right, who's a good talker? 1, 2, 3, not me.
Who's got the best charisma?
I'm okay. I'm more on the intimidating side, but
My charisma's a 9.
Well, I will go in with you, Thrash, and hopefully between us we can negotiate
Like I'll wait
some
by the
shelter.
door. I'll wait here by the door, and then if you're in danger, just say like a magic word, like help. And
Perhaps you should come with us because, well, how deep into the cave was I when I was seeing people?
You got in about 30 feet, 40 feet maybe.
That's far.
Okay. So if anything were to go bad, they could probably hear it from the entrance at least.
Yeah.
I mean, should we go in? I don't want to look like we're intimidating.
Well, perhaps
I just pushed them.
you and Terry should wait on the outside, as
Okay.
you are not the quietest two that I've ever encountered.
Well, what are you talking about? I just got this clunky armor.
If you stay at the entrance, you should be able to hear if something goes wrong. And then noise will not matter.
You got it.
I'm going to put you on a new map here. Give me a second, and then give it a second for me to take the mask off.
Put it on!
Put it back on. Okay.
Doom, 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 doom.
Doom.
Du hast.
Ah! No. No Rammstein ever, please.
Why not? So who's going to go first? Sarth?
Why can't we do Rammstein?
9.
9.
Yeah, I'll go first. How far can I go?
You can go about that far. Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd probably lead him back up to my hiding spot. I can't move the token yet, though.
You should now. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now let me put a token in for the viewers at home.
Great. Now it's stuck in my head. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Du hast mich gefragt. Und dann nichts gesagt. Oh. Willst du bist der Todesscheide?
Hey, don't put us down on
Hey, it's okay. As long as I'm singing it, it's fine. There's no music.
It's all right. They're not a real band.
Für alle Tage. Nein.
They're just some groups.
They're not a
Just
real
wish
band.
never existed.
Willst du bist den Tod und Scheid?
Rammstein and Typo Negative are the big enemies of my life.
Really? Typo Negative?
Wow.
What'd they do?
Nothing of any quality.
Oh.
Alrighty. You can see some people talking amongst themselves. Are you going to wait for Ludwig to come up, or are you going
to? My map's not moving.
I was going to say, I was the one more forward on my map right now, so I don't know what's going on.
I was zooming in. It's taking every couple
Ludwig.
seconds.
Yeah,
it
Ludwig.
zooms a little.
Okay.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
Well, mine's spinning too, so I thought somehow something got ahead.
There we go.
Alrighty. Oh, so Ludwig's taking point. Oh, Terrapin's actually coming up.
Well, I thought I was going up to where I was before, so...
Terrapin, are you coming in?
But there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Alrighty. Roll for stealth, all three of you.
Stealth?
Yeah, I'm waiting out here.
I was just going to come in and say hello.
Oh, okay. If you're just coming in and saying hello, you don't have to do stealth then. Okay, so you're walking in and saying hello already.
Hello.
And right then, everybody turns at you, and it's like a record that just goes. Everybody stops talking.
I walked in with my leather chaps and with no t-shirt.
Sure. You hear a voice up above to the left saying, "Jagger, check him out."
Wow.
It was a female voice. And so a guy that's closest to you in front of the fire steps forward and looks at you, Thrash, and goes, "Whoa, who be you? Who us to? Who are you?"
So I am Thrash. We just got attacked by some crabs out there, and we're looking for some shelter. Came across you. We mean you no harm.
So we'll show you what he looks like on the 3D thing. So if you want to look back on you get in a little farther this time, and you see everything. Ooh, what's this? And then you turn on.
Yeah, but on
and you hear the voice from up there.
Newt. I was going to say news and note at the same time. I said Newt. And
you pause right about there. So the guy that's to the left, you'll see in a second. Had a fire there. Has a beard, dark hair. He walks closer to you, kind of by this pool here. And say that again. You're entering our cave without our permission.
We didn't know there was anyone in here. Like I said, we were looking for shelter. Came across you. Didn't want to just sneak up on you, so thought I'd say hi.
Is that more of you guys behind?
Hello.
Hi.
You guys walk up behind him.
Yeah.
No.
No. So he just hears a voice say, "Yeah," and the turtle guy walk up behind.
Hey.
So he walks a little closer, and he looks at you guys strangely, and his eyes seem somewhat dilated as you see him closer there, Thrash. And he doesn't seem particularly friendly looking on his face, but he is curious about you.
Neither am I.
So he looks back at the woman that's up on the like a higher area, like a little up a little cliffy thing. What are those short little cliffs called again?
Ledge.
Escarpment. She's up on the escarpment area. And she yells down, or kind of doesn't yell down, but kind of goes, "Check them out. Make sure they're not dangerous." And he goes, "Yes, sure." And it's just some dead-looking guy, and someone looks like he's a walking turtle.
Portal.
I don't know. They don't look that dangerous.
It's true, we're not.
Can I do an insight on this interaction to gauge how dangerous they are or how hostile they might be?
Sure.
Whoa.
Well, you're a little far away. You
Fair
probably
enough.
Needed a better number than that. But yeah. So it didn't work out for you.
It was worth a try.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, it was not worth the try.
Can I hear what's going on from where I am?
You are a little bit of ways, and here's some mumbling in there, but the sea is still crashing, behind you. So
Gotcha.
Ocean waves are crashing, so you're hearing that echoing into the cave too.
I'll just twiddle my thumbs and sit underneath my palm tree while I wait.
Okay. So he's like, "Are you guys just gonna stand there, or do you want to come in?"
Of course, we'd love to come in.
Yeah, we'd love to come in.
He goes, "Okay." So Thrash walks in. They're everybody's looking at you now, the whole group. I'm going to do one more 3D view so you guys can get a little closer look at everything here and get a feel of it all.
Yeah, hi.
So here, and then you see everything. Ooh, what's this?
We notice you're all hostile
But
creature
on
NPCs.
Newt. I was going to say news and note at the same time.
Hello,
I said
hostile people.
Should turn me
Hello.
into a newt.
So you can see
So
that
we're
there's
going to try,
some crates.
hopefully, if everything goes well with this weekend, to find out.
Barrels.
Possibly,
Crates
I'll
and
be
and a little fire.
doing streaming as a more full-time job experience for myself.
A woman dressed
really?
up to
I can make a pretty decent amount of money, and I have in the past.
Looks like a crystal ball.
I need to be able to stream
and
in
also
the wonderful 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
turn
time
around
slot,
and you see
which is where the UK is, and the
bunch
UK
of,
people do not like all that
people standing
hardcore
around.
gunning, shooting, gaming things
and
that
you see
the
a
NA crowd likes.
dark-haired lady up
So,
on top of the escarpment eventually.
They like a lot more slice of life games and watching people do Sims.
And pretty much, I'll leave it there. Pause it at this last part where you can see the majority of the people.
Those weapons look hurty.
Yeah, they seem to, they're not all held up right now.
I can't tell if that guy's eating a turkey leg or holding a baseball bat.
It's a club.
Oh, of course.
Is it a turkey club?
It's a turkey club.
Ooh.
A turkey.
But as you walk in, I will now take that off, so you now kind of get the feel of the area and the people that are in it. Terrapin walks in, and there's this woman that's behind the barrels to the right there with the dress on, and she's kind of going, I have a bad feeling about you, and brings up the crystal ball and looks into it. He's got some bad mojo.
What? No, I don't.
Hmm?
My mojo's great.
What's
mojo?
And then there's a woman with two scimitars, with a younger woman. She's all got long, thick hair, and she goes, I don't trust him. I just don't trust him. And then the guy with the club, the bald guy with the club, kind of looks at the threadbare clothes, goes, yeah, well, maybe he's okay.
Yeah, we're that one.
So he whispers up in the back, goes, what brings you around us?
We're just checking things out and happen to need a rest.
There's one guy that's got the blonde hair, and he's standing up with us. I'll just say Edmundo, since you guys can see his names.
Oh yeah, no, I can totally see his name.
He looks at Thrash. He actually walks up to Thrash and looks down at his feet. What kind of boots are you wearing? Did we lose him? What kind of boots are you wearing?
What kind of boots am I wearing?
Yeah. Leather boots? Big one, tall ones, short ones?
Some as big as your head.
Yeah, calf high.
Calf high boots?
Half calf.
Sure, he's looking at them all kind of jealous, kind of looking, oh, those are nice.
Appreciate it.
And he goes back, Terrapin, are you wearing shoes at all?
I'm losing you guys?
No, can you hear me?
Are you wearing shoes?
No.
He asks you, are you what?
Socks.
He's looking down at your feet. You're not even wearing socks?
No. I don't wear armor.
He's looking down at
turtle paws.
He's looking down at your feet. He's looking at him and goes, "I wonder if those would make good shoes." And he starts He pulls out this wicked-looking dagger with a serrated edge, and he's starting to sharpen it. And he just walks back, whistling back to where he's.
They're not for anyone but me.
And you notice as he walks back to the wall, there's like pairs of shoes against the wall, boots, sandals. He kind of starts stacking them all, like kind of.
Can I roll to see if I would notice if these are all like different size shoes?
Yeah, sure.
Or like that's what I'm looking something about them.
You're like 35 feet away.
Yeah, perception or investigation?
Investigating.
All right, that's the worst one. All right, there we go.
Exhausted, you're like, I'm just not doing it well today. You think you see a lot of. It looks like a chaos of shoes. You really can't tell the sizes too well.
Smells bad.
We're in the Quentin Tarantino Memorial Cave.
Oh no!
They do look like some of them might still have a bone inside of it or something.
Definitely Quentin Tarantino. Definitely Quentin Tarantino.
What's everybody else doing? What is Ludwig and Arlie going to be doing now?
I'm still waiting to hear screams of help.
I was just trying to evaluate like how things were going still before going to get Arlie. I don't suppose I could make one more insight check after this. And
sure. What specifically are you trying to find out this time? That's different than the previous. I just
want to gauge their intent towards these two. That interaction was interesting.
Sure. Roll another insight from that interaction to see if you get anything off of Edmundo's.
Especially because I don't know if I see the shoes or not from this place. So.
You just heard the asking about shoes.
Okay. I think things are great. I go back to get Arlie.
Sure.
Everything's going fine.
You're like, it's harmless in there.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I will cluelessly.
It sounds like they're too tickling or something, but that should be fine.
Give me a second before you walk in, Arlie.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will. Okay, I think that was right here.
All right. Meanwhile, Thrash, you see which one? Brinley. He walks up behind Jagger and comes up around him, and
they have names.
They have names.
It's so much easier to kill them when they don't have names.
Yeah.
You see him torturing, like in his hand is a rat, not a big rat, mouse maybe. And he's like sticking it's still alive, but he's sticking like a stiletto knife into it and kind of playing with it, and it's squealing in his hand. And then he just throws it into the pool. He goes, "So, what are you?" He's looking at Thrash. He goes, "I don't think I've ever seen anyone like you before."
I'm a Gith.
A Gith? Hey, do you guys ever heard of a Gith? And you notice all the way in the back there's a tall woman called Bellis Lucen that I show you on there, wearing a purple dress. And she goes, "Yeah, I've heard of it." And you notice she's saying it with an Elvish accent.
Yeah, I've heard of it. That was my Elvish accent.
Okay, that was your Elvish accent.
I thought you said Elvis.
Oh, Elvis. No, Elvish.
That's right. We're going to come here and we're going to use all of our wonderful magic rods.
Speaking of it, next to her is a guy called Rod.
Oh. How convenient.
He's short and he's just kind of going, oh wow, far out, man. I think I've heard of a Gith also. Aren't those guys like have the power of the mind or something?
Yeah, something like that. Is he like yelling across the room? How far is he?
Yeah, he's pretty far away, but yeah, it's echoing around this chamber back in this area now. So Brinley's up to you, goes, oh, are you cursed? With a face like that, I would swear you had to be.
Dang.
Brindley just said that?
Yeah, he's right in front of you there.
Not a very nice thing to say, stranger.
All of a sudden, Jagger kind of pulls him back, goes, well, Brindley, he slaps him on the back. He goes, he's been on edge ever since, the curse. Now he thinks everything's a curse.
Well, what curse?
Oh. Well, Kylie over there is the one who figured it out. I'll let her tell you.
Okay.
So Kylie steps around the crates and barrels and comes forward a little. And she goes, yeah, it all happened to Whitney, our leader over there up on the escarpment.
Ooh.
She got the curse of the white cat. Yeah, that cat she got from that one salesperson. That cat scratched her and she kicked it, and that cat ran away. And ever since then, it's just been a bad life for us. And Velusian over there, the elven girl, she's told us what that cat was. That was a special cat from the mountains. Oh man, it's been a bad situation. And Brinley takes out a little vial of potion, like looks like a little potion vial, but like even smaller, and starts drinking a little stuff, and his eyes start dilating, and he goes, "Yeah, that's been a weird world." So by that time, you guys have any good questions before I go with the next step?
Can I walk in now?
I'm just going to ask if the people, Terrapin or Thrash, have any questions before I go to let the people back in.
No.
Okay. By then, you guys are walk right in then if you want to.
Okay.
We're being friendly.
Got it.
Yeah, they seem okay to me.
I'll just walk up to Terrapin.
Okay. Arlie comes in and they're like, oh, a dwarf.
Hi!
Or a really short person.
Real short portion.
And Ludwig, do you come in too?
Nope.
Oh, you're staying out. All right.
Yep. I want to see if I can get any further information from her walking in.
Edmundo goes, oh, a new shoes. And looks at, what kind of shoes do you have, Arlie?
I have black leather shoes that are up to my thighs.
Are they fancy?
No, they are very worn.
Oh, well, he still likes the make of them. They're unique. They're dwarven make, probably, right?
Definitely.
It's like, I don't think I have dwarven shoes yet. You wouldn't want to sell me one of those, would you?
How much you willing to pay?
I got some of the good green stuff here, and he pulls out a vial with some green fluid in here. He goes, "This is some good stuff, man."
What is that?
Oh, this stuff? It's called kiwi juice.
Kiwi. No thanks. I'll keep these for now, but I'll think about it. I'll think about it next time I buy shoes.
He pulls out a serrated knife again and just goes, okay, you think about it. And he's just kind of absently using a little
hey, pal, how much that stuff go for?
The kiwi juice?
Yeah.
This much, maybe. He looks over to Jagger, and Jagger just kind of shrugs. He goes, 40 gold pieces for about this much.
Oh, shit, that's pricey. All right, cool. Thanks.
Anybody else want to say something while that situation, or do anything while that situation was going on?
Nope.
Terrapin's
just
going to
like
stand there.
Anything like that green? Wasn't there a Green River once? That was a long time ago. Maybe not. I don't even know if that was this campaign.
I don't think that was this campaign.
Yeah, the Green River, right?
That's not something that I know about.
Does that green stuff look familiar at all?
That's in that fabled land of America.
Land of Chicago.
I remember the Green River, but it was, I think, a different
or Washington.
Campaign. What campaign was that?
The one before this one.
Yeah, I think you're right. Does it look like anything you know? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Do either a medicine or arcana check. No, it doesn't hit any kind of recollection in your. You remember a Green River somewhere back in your homeland, and you're like, man, no one drinks that stuff. Anybody? Ludwig, you're still trying to think through all this stuff. Any new tests you want to try?
I say, yeah. I was also going through my spell list to see if I have anything useful in this situation, and I don't. Well, everything looks to still be going well, so I think I, at this point, would probably walk in.
Okay, as you're doing that, Kylie goes, "Yeah, that curse. It's pretty wild, man. Too bad it happened. I mean, if we hadn't met that one Verdun that one time."
And then I just back up.
I have no idea what's going on.
You didn't try to stealth in, did you?
It's part of the walk. Come on.
They see you. They're like, "Who's that?"
I still do it.
Would you just mind if we use some of those sleeping bags back there? We're really tired.
If you tell your one friend to come in, you actually come in.
Yes.
They all look at you.
It's just the four of us.
They look at you like,
no more.
Is that a Verdun?
No.
I am the Verdun. Hello.
What's a Verdun?
Yeah, I never heard that.
They look at you and they go, "Are you from Clan Koroks?"
No.
Do a history check to see if you know Clan Koroks.
Clorox bleach?
Koroks, K-O-R-A-X. Forget the L.
Clorox, same.
Oh yeah, you know of that clan, and you know that they're a very they have a lot of warlocks and witches in that clan.
I know the people of whom you speak, but no, that is not my family.
Yes, that witch. She was a salesperson. She came in and cursed us.
Yes, unfortunately, they are a black spot on my people's reputation.
So do you believe that, or are you just saying that to...
Well, how plausible does it sound to me? I guess.
Well, you could be either way for you as a person, as your character.
Like, I don't know if I necessarily believe it, but I have no reason to treat it like it's a lie, so it's just information at this point.
Okay, so the Verdant of this land are definitely more like the gypsies of the land, you know, the if you're Greyhawk, the Renee, there's different places, you know, different traveling folk, and they do have some that are give you guys a bad reputation, and some that are more noble, and some that are more, you know. There's, of course, all sorts of types, but then, of course, they get blamed for a lot of problems, especially since they don't have roots in any place, you know. They're a young race.
To be perfectly honest, it's been a long time since I've even seen another Verdun. This is the family I have chosen.
Kylie goes, "Oh, okay. Oh, wow, man. That's a weird family you got there." And she looks in her crystal ball and goes,
"You're not wrong."
She looks in the crystal ball and goes, "Oh, man, your future is obscured by clouds. But that turtle there, oh, man, you got a bad karma coming, man. Bad karma."
I have no idea what you're talking about. I haven't had caramel in forever.
I'm gonna let you die, but whisper so no one else hears except Terafell.
"Well, come on in," she says, and Whitney goes, "Okay, don't let them get into the stuff, though." So they all get back around the fire. They're pulling.
What direction does Whitney look when he says, "Do not get in this stuff"?
Yeah.
Do a perception to see if you catch her look.
I mean, now that it's worth 40 gold a piece, what are we doing?
We're not murder hobos yet.
I don't think I have perception. Where do...
It's a skill. Everybody has them.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, you have just as much as Ludwig. So yes, both of you, I guess, were looking up at Whitney and saw that she kind of looked in, the general direction of all the boxes, but you can't really tell which one she was looking at.
Gotcha. Well, do y'all mind if we go up north here to your sleeping bag city?
Well, it's kind of early in the day.
We're just really exhausted.
So it's currently, let's just say, 9 a.m. only.
Oh, God.
It's been an hour since we last asked.
2 hours.
This is like IRL time.
So how did your merry band come to be here?
Who are you asking?
Well, no one's really been nearby to me.
They all went back to the fire. Oh, you're going up to Whitney?
That's like the closest person.
I'm just gonna hang out here by the fire with everyone. Try to be friendly.
And Terrapin?
I'm just gonna stay over here where I can, keep my eye on the door and see where people behind us at all time.
You're gonna lean against the escarpment?
I'm gonna lean against the escarpment.
Thrash.
I'm gonna do a little leaning over.
Alrighty, you Arlie and Thrash are near the shoes, which are kind of between Jagger and Brindley. There's like this whole wall of shoes there between them. But you notice now, easily seen since you're so close to them, that there's pretty much only like one of each type. There's not any pairs, so. And they're all different sizes, and there's everything from sandals to boots that probably go up past your thigh. There's all sorts of shoes
Jordans.
and boots and stuff.
Hey,
possibly.
What's the deal with the shoes? You a collector?
You're asking Brinsley
Whoever.
about that?
Yeah, whoever.
The
was
one that asked about the
shoe
shoes.
freak. Yeah.
He's like, yeah. Well, you gotta like your job, man, and I like shoes.
Oh, you're a cobbler?
And then he goes, no, excuse me. And then he goes over to Ludwig, as Ludwig was just about to talk to Whitney, and just kind of sits. What kind of shoes do you have, Ludwig?
Orthopedic slippers.
You were working on something. He looks down at him. He kind of gets down on his knees and he's looking at him. He kind of does this kind of like, what? And he pulls out a measuring thing and he's like, I don't think I've ever seen feet like these before.
They're very comfortable and they make me 3 inches taller. It's very important.
Oh yeah, I'm actually wearing Crocs.
And he gets back to he pulls out his knife and he walks back to his little corner. So what did you want to ask Whitney, who's looking? She has what is kindly called a resting bitch face.
So kindly.
So how did your merry band end up here?
Goes, well, we got to be somewhere.
Touche.
How did you end up here?
Well, someone asked us to look around the area. Apparently, they were thinking there's some sort of shenanigans going on. So, yeah.
Shenanigans? Like what?
Oh, there have been reports of piracy, among other things.
Piracy? Not around here.
You haven't seen anyone?
No. But you say you're a Verdant, but you haven't been around any Verdant?
We are traveling people. I have not been traveling with them, so no, I have not.
Well, this female one that I met, she was a true witch. And she spits on the ground, puts out her hand like in this weird like thing. Witch.
Yes, some of us are unfortunately like that. May I ask where you encountered this man?
Right outside Terafell. Our home is there.
Oh, you're from Terafell.
Yeah, we're the Raven clan. You might have heard us.
Street check?
Sure. I'm just going to put them off of hostile into neutral.
We're to come in there and just start beating them up.
So you did a history check and you did not, you haven't been in town more than 4 or 5 days, right? So you haven't heard of every place, every house or anything.
That's fair.
She goes, you've been to Terafell?
That is where we came from, actually.
What have you been doing in Terafell?
Actually, we haven't been there that very long. It's only been like 2 weeks, has it?
Not even.
Or, yeah.
You're just getting to your second week, I think.
It has only been a short stop. We are also wanderers. It is simply the port that we just left from.
And you say you're looking for pirates?
Yes, there were reports on Terafell of ships being attacked out here.
Oh, that's terrible. She has like a gruff voice, but she's, not bad looking. She just doesn't seem very pleasant always.
I already know she's got a verdant issue, so I'm kind of...
Yeah.
But
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to try insight to see if she's... Since they're claiming to know nothing about the pirates, that's the main thing I wish to address.
Oh, sure. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know one way or the other about it at the moment. She goes, well, if you want to stay with us, just be careful. I don't know if you heard, but we've been having a cursed existence recently.
Is there anything else you can tell us about this curse? Perhaps we would be able to help you.
I don't know much. It's mostly been Kylie there. You can kind of, I don't know. We call her the seer because she can kind of see. I don't think that's a true crystal ball of hers, but she can somehow see more than what most people can see. But Lucilin she's an elf. She knows all sorts of histories and stuff, myths and stuff. She's the one who's told about the curse of the white cat. So everybody, do we stop today at 8:30 again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Terrapin, did you want to do anything? Let's get through. Everybody get a little something here.
Right now he's just kind of keeping an eye out on the door. He doesn't particularly trust these people, but he knows that he doesn't want to get stuck in the cave. So he wants to make sure that he's near the door at all times. He's keeping an eye on things and keeping an eye for, like, if anybody's, acting strange or trying to hide something or...
Alrighty, do an insight check.
You got it. The thing I'm worst at. Literally have a -2. Oh, no. Insight I have +1.
Okay. But you have disadvantage.
Yeah, so 12.
You're very tired.
Yeah.
And but you got a 12, so you got enough to know that there's more than what you think's happening, but you're not sure what's happening.
I don't trust him is what it is. I don't know what it is. I just don't trust him.
But yep, you're gonna do that. Then let's go to Thrash. We haven't had you say anything in a bit. You said you came up to Arlie there.
Yeah, just to hang out a little close. So what brings all of you to this cave? What do you got going on this day?
Let's see. Jagger just kind of goes, I don't understand. Why you guys hang around with a verdant? Yeah. Meanwhile, what did you say something, Thrash?
I was going to say, if we're not welcome here, we could just leave.
Oh, sorry. Edmundo is the shoe lover. Brinley. Goes, nah, it's okay. Jagger there, just, his girlfriend is Whitney, and he doesn't particularly like it Verdon cursed us and all. Cursed her.
They're not all the same, you know.
That's what they all say, says Jagger, but whatever. And he spits into the fire and it's up a little. Meanwhile, Barr is pulling out some meat he's going to put on the fire for lunch later. So he's going to let it slow cook on the fire for the next couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
Kylie takes out a long pipe and starts putting some kind of leaf inside the pipe. And a second later, she has a long match and lights it up, or puts a twig into the fire and lights it up, and you start smelling an odor that you've never smelled before waft around the cave. Everybody do a Constitution check.
Oh, God.
Or save, I should say. Save.
Save.
I was going to ask if it's a pleasant.
Oh.
Is it a pleasant smell? But I'm guessing not.
11.
22.
Oh, okay. So Arlie, you're dwarven. You don't care about it. It smells like your brother's sock drawer. You know. Ludwig, you're far enough away. It kind of wafts away down to the entrance where you are, but it kind of goes right past Terrapin, and he starts sniffing it, and he's never smelled anything like it, and it gets a little dizzy, but not enough to fall over or anything. Meanwhile, Thrash, you're having a hard time keeping yourself upright. Your equilibrium's going off a little, but luckily you're next to the wall, so you're able to like lean against the wall. It clears out after a minute because she does. You know, it was just a big puff of big smoke at the beginning. Now that she's just kind of puffing on it a little. So you, yes. Kylie looks up, and after she puffs a couple of things, she goes, "Well, I guess you're going to stay for lunch, and you wanted to rest a bit, so sure, you can take a bit of the bags there for lunch, sleeping bags or sleeping spots, and we'll wake you up in about 8 hours if you don't mind."
No, that's perfect. If you don't mind, maybe we'll take shifts so a couple of us can hang out with y'all.
Absolutely.
What? Jagger said, "You guys, what? You don't trust us?"
Oh, it's just force of habit. We always do that.
You don't really know yourself.
Kylie goes, "That makes sense," and blows a big bunch of smoke right into Thrash's face.
No, I'd love to hang out with y'all. Guys, go sleep. Go sleep. Someone stay with me, though.
So what's
I'm going to bed.
So, Terrapin, are you going to go over there, or are you going to stay where you are and just lay down? Terrapin, what's your plan?
I don't. I'm just going to bed.
Are you going to sleep right where you are, or are you going to go over to one of the sleeping bag areas?
Well, I mean, I was just going to sleep against the escarpment.
Sure, you're going to kind of get into your shell.
Yeah.
Retreat into shell. So
I can do that. I get a bonus too in case someone tries to attack me.
Thrash, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go over to a bag and sleep, or
what is that on the opposite side here?
Yeah, they're over here.
So who's staying up?
I'll stay up.
So yeah.
You hear them, Ludwig? Are you gonna follow suit, or you want to do something else first?
I actually want to talk to Kylie first about that curse. See what she knows.
None of us seem to care about they're like, we have a curse. It's a cat. it's cat curse, Verdant curse, and none of us are like, nah, it's okay, cool, yeah, you got a curse, whatever, and we just all just walk away.
Well,
You can sleep now.
None of you are the burden of that's getting secondhand accusations, I guess. So.
Nope.
So would you
You're
go
all
up
the
to her and say what?
Excuse me, Whitney says you might know something more about this curse that you've been mentioning. I'm trying to see if there's some way in which we might be able to help. Is there anything you could tell me?
He's smoking. She's like, and the smoke kind of goes around your head a little here, but you got a fairly good one. You got a 21, so you're not. You just kind of not.
Which
you're
way
used to it.
Rotating.
She's like, well, the curse. It's been a few years now. Yeah, that's it. A few years, and ever since it happened, and we didn't know about it as much till Velusalem told us about what it was really, this cat. But just bad luck. People lose their jobs. Everybody in the families had to have 3 or 4 jobs since then. We've just hit a I'm not part of the family, but yes, I work for the family. We've just had a hard time keeping us going since then.
Did you just say a cat told you about it?
Oh no, the elf told us about the cat curse.
Oh,
Curse of the cat.
Gotcha.
Curse. Cat curse.
Meow, 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 meow.
Where'd that come from? Did you hear that? Someone said meow. Something said meow. Is the cat here? Everybody around the room's like, where? Did you hear a cat? I thought I heard a cat.
Wow, these people are really touchy.
All of a sudden you hear meow.
Oh.
You can do a perception, try to understand what's happening.
I would like to roll for cat, please.
Since I'm kind of just
Terrapin, you made that sound, so I guess you're awake in your shell still, right? So
no, that Terrapin wasn't actually making a sound. That was Rudy making a sound.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think we're role playing right now, so it was Terrapin to me.
Okay.
Oh, am I allowed to do a perception as well?
And I'm rolling perception of 8.
Yeah. Everybody's allowed to except Thrash, unless he's awake still.
I don't know how fast that's been since I went to sleep.
Roll a Constitution to see if you fall asleep fast. Thrash, yeah, you fell asleep fast. You don't hear. So Terrapin did a perception.
We all did terrible.
Yeah, we did pretty bad.
Ludwig, you didn't do a perception. You don't care about the meow.
What am I?
You just heard a meow in the distance. And I'm going to give you more information if you do a 15 or better in your perception. Unless you don't care.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
He was deep in his conversation, so.
It sounds like it came from back this direction. But that's all you need to know. So, yes, but she's like freaking out. She's going, where's that sound coming from? Everybody's kind of looking around. Their eyes are all kind of open. They're like, is the cat back? I don't know. When was the last time you heard it? I think it was about a month ago. Oh, my.
The cat has been following you.
Well, it is a curse.
Interesting.
Pardon me, one moment. Corey, I'll start heading that direction.
Sure. Are you investigating for something specific, or just doing a perception for a general view of the area?
Think I heard a cat, so I guess I'm looking for a cat.
So you're investigating the cat sighting. Okay, do an investigation. You do not see a cat.
Or signs thereof.
Behind you, Kylie goes. I mean, if you, Arlie can see her closer. Her eyes just turn like up. You know how people's eyes go up in their skull, and they go up, and then you can see just the whites of the eyes. And she just does that, and she kind of goes into a fit, almost like a rigidness, and she goes, and there's like a little foam coming out of her mouth. She goes, it's coming closer, it's coming closer, and and all of a sudden all of you hear this, and against the wall back in the darker corner, Ludwig, you see a shadow of a cat, but you don't see what's making the shadow of the cat. But it's like, a regular cat's this big. It's like 10 times as big. But it looks like a regular cat, not like a lion or a tiger or anything. And on that note, we will be ending our
Wow.
session.
Dun.
They make them bigger around here.
Okay.
Are we all okay for next week to continue our adventure that had no fighting this time? I told you.
Wow.
Could have been.
Yeah, we
Should be good.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody. We'll say goodbye right now, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Have a good one.